The wind whispers tales of a bygone era as it whips across the vast undulating plains of Mongolia. These seemingly endless grasslands hold within their embrace the echoes of thundering hooves and the clash of steel, for it was here, amidst the harsh beauty of the steppes, that a legend was forged in fire and blood, the legend of Genghis Khan. Join us as we journey back in time to uncover the secrets of his early victories and the lessons in conquest that still resonate centuries later. The story of Genghis Khan, born Temüjin, begins not with thunder and lightning, but with the quiet tenacity of a sapling clinging to life in the harsh Mongolian wilderness. Born around 1162, Temüjin's early life was anything but idyllic. Orphaned at a young age, he and his family faced betrayal, poverty, and the constant threat of rival tribes vying for power. Imagine, if you will, the unforgiving landscape of the Mongolian steppes. The wind, a constant companion, carrying with it the scent of wild herbs and the distant howl of wolves. Here, survival was not a guarantee, it was a prize hard won through cunning resilience and an unyielding will. These were the harsh lessons Temüjin learned from a tender age. He witnessed firsthand the brutal realities of tribal life, the fickle nature of alliances, and the ever-present danger lurking just beyond the horizon. But within these trials, a leader was being forged. Temüjin possessed an innate charisma, a magnetism that drew others to his cause. He was a gifted strategist, able to assess complex situations and devise cunning plans with remarkable speed. But perhaps his greatest strength lay in his ability to inspire unwavering loyalty in his followers. He understood the importance of unity in a world fractured by tribalism. He championed meritocracy, promoting individuals based on their abilities, not their lineage. And he offered a vision, a dream of a united Mongolia, free from internal strife, where the might of its warriors could be unleashed upon the world. Through strategic alliances, cunning diplomacy, and ruthlessly crushing his enemies, Temüjin consolidated his power. By 1206, he had united the Mongol tribes and was proclaimed Genghis Khan, the oceanic ruler. Genghis Khan's early life, though fraught with hardship, had been the crucible in which his leadership qualities were forged. He was a man of contradictions, capable of both great ruthlessness and surprising compassion. He valued loyalty above all else, yet understood the necessity of pragmatism in the pursuit of his goals. He was a master of psychological warfare, often employing fear and intimidation to break the will of his enemies before a single arrow was loosed. His campaigns were characterized by meticulous planning, lightning-fast maneuvers, and a willingness to adapt to changing circumstances. He embraced new technologies, incorporating gunpowder weapons and siege warfare techniques from conquered peoples into his arsenal. But Genghis Khan's true genius lay not just in his military prowess, but in his understanding of human nature. He knew how to motivate his men, instilling in them a sense of shared purpose and rewarding their loyalty generously. He established a strict code of law, the yasa, which promoted meritocracy, religious tolerance, and the protection of merchants and envoys. This code provided a framework for governance that transcended tribal divisions and fostered a sense of unity within the burgeoning empire. He created a sophisticated courier system, allowing for rapid communication across vast distances, and employed a decimal system for organizing his armies. Genghis Khan understood that true power lay not just in conquering land, but in conquering the hearts and minds of the people. He offered defeated populations a choice: submit to Mongol rule and prosper, or face the consequences. His early victories against rival tribes showcased his military brilliance and solidified his control over the Mongol tribes. The unification of the Mongol tribes under Genghis Khan was a momentous event, marking the beginning of a new era in Inner Asian history. No longer would these nomadic tribes be locked in perpetual conflict with one another, their strength wasted on internecine warfare. Genghis Khan had given them a common purpose, a shared identity, and a powerful leader to guide them. With the Mongol tribes united behind him, Genghis Khan turned his attention outward towards the rich and powerful kingdoms that lay beyond the steppes. His first major target was the Shisia kingdom in northwestern China. The Shisia, though possessing a formidable army and fortified cities, underestimated the Mongol war machine. Genghis Khan launched a series of devastating raids employing his cavalry's speed and maneuverability to outflank and outmaneuver the lumbering Shisia armies. He besieged their cities, utilizing Chinese engineers and siege weapons to breach their defenses. After years of conflict, the Shisia kingdom was brought to its knees, forced to submit to Mongol rule. This victory was significant not only for the territory gained, but also for the wealth and resources that now flowed into the Mongol coffers. Flushed with victory, Genghis Khan set his sights on a far greater prize, the Jin dynasty of northern China. The Jin dynasty, ruled by the Jurchen people, was a powerful empire possessing vast armies, fortified cities, and a long history of military prowess. Conquering it would be no easy feat. Undeterred, Genghis Khan launched his campaign in 1211, leading his armies across the Gobi Desert in a daring maneuver that caught the Jin forces completely off guard. The Mongols, masters of logistics and adaptation, survived on their horses' milk and meat, living off the land as they traversed the harsh terrain. The ensuing conflict was long and bloody, lasting over 2 decades. Genghis Khan employed a strategy of attrition, targeting their supply lines, raiding their cities, and wearing down their armies through constant harassment. Genghis Khan's military strategies were a blend of traditional Mongol horsemanship, innovative tactics, and a keen understanding of his enemy's weaknesses. He revolutionized warfare, transforming the Mongol army from a loose confederation of tribal warriors into a disciplined and deadly fighting force. At the heart of the Mongol war machine was their cavalry. Mongol warriors were renowned for their equestrian skills, capable of riding for days on end, firing arrows with deadly accuracy while at full gallop. Their horses, small but incredibly hardy, could survive on the meager grazing found on the steppes, giving the Mongol army unparalleled mobility. Genghis Khan understood the importance of discipline and organization in warfare. He divided his army into units of 10, 100, 1,000 and 10,000, creating a highly effective command structure that allowed for seamless coordination and communication. Each unit had its own commander, answerable to a higher-ranking officer, ensuring that orders were relayed quickly and efficiently. He also implemented a rigorous training regimen for his troops, emphasizing archery, horsemanship, and hand-to-hand combat. Mongol warriors were expected to be proficient in all aspects of warfare, able to fight effectively, both mounted and dismounted. Genghis Khan was not afraid to adopt new technologies and tactics from conquered peoples. He incorporated Chinese siege weapons, such as catapults and trebuchets, into his army, giving him the ability to breach the defenses of even the most heavily fortified cities. He also employed foreign engineers and advisors, recognizing the value of their expertise. One of Genghis Khan's most effective tactics was the feigned retreat. Mongol warriors, feigning weakness, would lure their enemies into chasing them, often into prepared killing zones where they would be ambushed by hidden Mongol detachments. This tactic played on the enemy's overconfidence and allowed the Mongols to dictate the terms of engagement. Genghis Khan's early victories were more than just military triumphs. They were masterclasses in strategy, leadership, and the art of building an empire. He understood that true power lay not just in brute force, but in a combination of military might, political acumen, and the ability to inspire loyalty in his followers. His conquest of the Khwarazmian Empire, a powerful kingdom that spanned Persia and Central Asia, stands as a testament to his strategic brilliance and ruthlessness. The Khwarazmian Shah, initially dismissive of the Mongol threat, made the fatal mistake of provoking Genghis Khan, executing his envoys and igniting the Mongol war machine. The ensuing campaign was a whirlwind of conquest, with Mongol armies sweeping across Persia like a force of nature. Cities like Samarkand, Bukhara, and Urgench, once centers of Islamic learning and culture, were reduced to rubble. The Khwarazmian armies, though larger in number, were no match for the Mongols' military prowess and were routed time and again. Genghis Khan, enraged by the Khwarazmian Shah's treachery, unleashed the full fury of his army upon the empire. Yet, even in victory, he displayed a degree of pragmatism. He spared cities that surrendered without a fight, incorporating their artisans, scholars, and skilled workers into his burgeoning empire. The fall of the Khwarazmian Empire marked a turning point in world history, shattering the illusion of invincibility that had surrounded the Islamic world. By the time of his death in 1227, Genghis Khan had forged an empire that stretched from the Pacific Ocean to the Caspian Sea. The legacy of Genghis Khan is a complex and multifaceted one. He was a ruthless conqueror, responsible for the deaths of millions, yet also a brilliant strategist, a visionary leader, and a unifier who brought peace and prosperity to much of Asia. His empire, though short-lived, left an indelible mark on the world, fostering trade, cultural exchange, and the spread of ideas across vast distances. Genghis Khan's story is a reminder that history is not simply a collection of dates and names, but a tapestry woven from the actions of countless individuals, driven by ambition, greed, fear, and the yearning for a better tomorrow. If you found this journey through the heart of the Mongol Empire enlightening, be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating explorations of history's most intriguing figures and events.